Guys, RTT back here for the video, guys. Today we have the iPhone 12 is now officially up for pre-orders. Now this was very interesting, and I was so interested to see what ends up happening with this because, of course, as you guys know, with the 3080, 3090 graphics cards, they sold out like hotcakes, and then everyone bought like 1,000 of them, like the bots did, so they could resell them and try to make profits. I kind of had a feeling that that would similarly happen with the iPhone. And we don't, at this moment, we don't know if that many bots actually bought these phones. But what we do know is that today they went up for pre-order and they're already selling out with delivery times pushing into November. So what this actually was today was the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro. Both of them having, of course, pre-orders today, 10/16, and then going to go ahead and start shipping on 10/23. So that means that these are now being pushed back 1 to 2 weeks at least because of how many units of these were actually sold. Now, are these bots buying them? I have no idea. Obviously, they bought them from Best Buy, stuff like that. They probably most likely are. But, of course, they bought them from Apple. I think Apple is pretty good at stopping bots. I'm really sure Apple knows what to do when it comes to bots. Give Apple some GPUs to sell, please. Anyway, though, as I was saying, though, yes, it says customer ordering a SIM-free 128GB version of the iPhone 12, for example, already facing estimated delivery time between the window of November 6th and November 13th. Some configurations of the iPhone 12 Pro remains available for launch day, delivering on October 23rd, but inventory is quickly dwindling, so customers should order as soon as possible. Availability of the standard iPhone 12 is far better so far, with many configurations still available for launch day delivery until October 23rd. Pre-orders for the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 Pro Max begins later on Friday, November 6th. Starting price at $699 for the iPhone 12 mini and $799 for the iPhone 12, while it is $999 for the iPhone 12 Pro and $1,099 for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So, guys, yeah, that's the update right now, is that the iPhone 12 is selling out quickly. Now, the question is, and I know I've had this question myself, and a lot of people have this question, is, let's say, for example, you just got this phone. This phone right here, the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Should you buy the brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max, right? So you're theoretically saying, should I upgrade from my current iPhone 11 Pro Max to the iPhone 12 Pro Max? And let me go ahead and explain the differences, and you can decide if you want to upgrade or not if you are in the same predicament I am in. Okay, so what's the difference between this bad boy and that bad boy? Well, first off, starting off right away, it's going to be a it's going to be a 6.9-inch display, or 6.7-inch display, which is 0.2 inches bigger than this iPhone 11 Pro Max. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, 0.2 inches bigger. The bezels of the iPhone, as you can see the iPhone right here, are thinner on each side. And of course, it is taller because of bigger screen. So therefore, it's able to go ahead and make the screen even bigger with that 6.7 inches because there's less bezels on either side. So overall, you're going to get a bigger screen, not just 0.2 inches, but overall wise, right? That's number one. Number two, 5G. 5G is now going to be on these brand new iPhones, and it's a huge feature that Apple made sure everyone knew about at their event. They really went ahead and pressed the point home that these new iPhones have 5G. Guess what, guys? They're 5G. Did you know they're 5G? And guess what? I did have a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I returned it. And guess what it was? 5G. Okay, so let me go ahead and discuss this point real fast. 5G in the future is going to be a really good thing. It's going to be really cool, very unique, and very awesome. But I'm sorry, I hate to say this to you guys. We're not in the future yet. We're not. We're still in the 4G. And right now, at the moment, yes, by the end of this year, I expect Verizon and all these carriers to really amp up 5G and make it more widely available for everybody. But even at this moment right now, there is only, I think it's like, 30 to 60 cities in the world, in this country, who have 5G actually activated. And for example, I live in the suburbs. I'm not in the city. I don't have. I'm probably like maybe an hour away from the closest 5G network tower. Like, it's not helping me out at all. And I think for a lot of people, I know that again by the end of this year, I expect a lot more cities and a lot more city type areas to get 5G. But if you live in the suburbs like me, you're probably not gonna have the 5G on your iPhone. You're probably not. It's not going to be really a thing. And I'm expecting by the end of next year, end of 2021, possibly, yes, we could see it in more suburbs area, rural areas, but not rural, just suburb areas. And then by the end of 2022, maybe we start getting it, very popular around the whole entire country, and it's a lot more. Now, I'm talking about 2022 though. And I know on Apple's live stream, they showed off how you could download 6 full HD live streams at NFL games. Guys, that's because the NFL games will be NFL stadiums will be a 5G hotspot. Guess what? You can't go to stadiums anymore because of COVID. So that doesn't really matter, right? Nonetheless, though, yes, the stadiums will be a hotspot. So if you live next to, I don't know, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, you can go by a stadium and get 5G. Awesome. That's pretty much what you can do. Other than that, though, 5G right now and probably for the foreseeable future is going to be a cool gimmick that is not really going to be a big deal. Next thing that's different. Battery life is exactly the same. Before anyone wants to know, exactly the same battery life wise. There's no difference in batteries. So if you have this phone, this actually might use up more battery. It might be a worse battery than the iPhone 11 Pro because of all the new bells and whistles, right? So there's even more battery going to be used there. Now, for the camera, it's exactly the same camera, but it is a different sensor. It does let you get down to, I think it's 2.2 f-stop. So it's a little bit more light in the camera and a little bit more focal points. So that is nice. Recording is somewhat different. It's not anything too crazy. Based on what I understand, it's just a lot of gimmicks on that. There is a new little thing you can see on the back of the iPhone right here. This is an AR sensor. So again, what it means is that it's I always forget the first word, how you say it, but something reality. When you pretty much, if you ever seen someone do this, they play a game on the phone, and if you go ahead and point at something, it's there. Oh, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is a good example. Now there's a sensor on the back of the phone to enhance that and make it really, really unique. And of course, there's none of that on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The biggest thing I would say is the difference in design. You can see right here we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is curved and just overall, I like it in my hand. It feels good. And then we have the iPhone 12 Pro, which Max, which is going to go ahead and be this exact phone. It's going to be boxy. It's going to be just like this. It's an iPhone 5. So when you deciding should you upgrade, did you like how the iPhone 5 felt? It's kind of like rigid. It's kind of like sharp on the edges. Imagine this, but at this size. So did you like the iPhone 5, 5S? I don't know. I mean, if you liked it, you're going to like the iPhone 12's feel because it's exactly the same. It's an iPhone 12 over and over again. I mean, iPhone 5 over again and 5S. And I think 5 SE wasn't that a thing? Yeah. Anyway, though, that's pretty much that. So there is other things like wireless charging is coming back with this, but it has MagSafe. Now, there's magnets on the back of this iPhone, and I think this is why they went into this design, was there's magnets on the back of this iPhone, so you can obviously wirelessly charge a lot better with your brand new Apple wireless charger. You can also go ahead, though, and clip different things to the back of this, like a wallet. That has a million different accessories you can clip to the back of this because of the magnet, and you can actually have it all without having a case, stuff like that. So pretty much you created an iPhone that is now going to be a magnet. Low clap. So clap. Other than that, though, there's nothing really too much different. The glass is better now. It's sapphire crystals in the glass, so it's a little bit more, which I always think is so funny because now they say it's 4 times more resistant. What does that mean? 4 times more resistant. So if I hit it with a hammer right now, my iPhone right now with a hammer, I'm not going to do that, but if I did, and I take the new iPhone 12 Pro Max and I hit it with a hammer, both of them are going to break. Did my old iPhone break 4 times faster? I don't know. I don't get the point. Anyway, other than that, it also goes up to 6 meters underwater. So the water resistance is actually up. The scratch resistance is also up. It scratches a lot harder. I don't think it's going to be on the, jerry rig everything 9 pick, but it's still very nice that it does scratch at a higher number. So if you have it in your pocket, you're probably not going to scratch it that much. Overall, then, like I said, guys, this is pretty much all there is. There is, again, no fingerprint sensor on the side. I wish there was. That would be cool. But what there is, of course, is Face ID, like always. And that's, I don't know. My opinion is, I'm going to upgrade because I want to make a video on the channel and show you guys the iPhone 12 Pro Max. But if you, personally speaking, don't need to right now, let's say you just bought an iPhone 11 Pro Max, don't upgrade. There's no point to upgrade. And I know you're like, oh, I want to get a 5G phone. So next year, there's going to be a brand new iPhone. And that brand new iPhone is most likely, is going to be a 5G phone. And by the end of next year, you can buy that brand new iPhone. And guess what? 5G is going to be on it, and 5G is going to be more widely available. If you're getting this for 5G, wait till next year. If you're getting this because you need to upgrade because you have an iPhone 7, go ahead and do it. If you're getting this because, you just need the greatest phone and every single year you need to have the best phone possible, do it. But if you're doing this because you're like, I want a 5G phone, I want to get that 5G, I'd wait. I'd definitely wait. And if you don't need to be on Apple, there's a lot of good Samsung, Android alternatives that you can get for a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. See you guys in the next one.